Hey guys, welcome back to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. I'm Chris.
And I'm Devin, and we're here for Tequila Tuesday with CJ.
That's right. We got CJ Agave back. Now, CJ, I'm telling you what, brother, I haven't opened them yet. But you told me a few weeks back, you said, hey, I found the best tequila of my life. And it's like, oh boy, now that's saying a lot. So I better get this on the way. So I found it, I got the order, and it finally showed up, but we got it today. Tell us why you think this Cardenas legacy is amazing.
Man, the flavor profile is just awesome. I mean, this is good as just a nice sipper. It's just got a mouthfeel that is amazing.
Really? Okay.
And it's not overly spicy.
Okay.
It's just got a nice, crisp, clean taste to it all the way around.
All right. Well, I took your word for it. I went and found it. The community in the panel is definitely loving this on Tequila Matchmaker. I see they're out of 1468, NOM 1468, which has a couple of good hitters over there.
Tears of Llorona.
Yes. They also got Lalo, and
yes.
You got oh gosh, it's I want to say it starts with an A. Come on now. Alchemy.
Okay. Yes.
Alchemy is over there. Anger management. But yeah, Lalo and Tears. Oh, PM Spirits is also over there,
which is amazing.
Yeah, PM Spirits is good. We still have to do our review on that. I got it back there.
Yeah.
But it's really good. But yeah, let's talk about how it's made. So I'm looking up.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got a bit of trivia for you.
Ooh. Love trivia. Okay.
So 1468 is technically two distilleries. They're about 5 minutes apart. It's owned by the same distillery that Lalo is.
That was like you hung. You
froze.
You froze. It was like It's owned by the same, and then you froze.
The same owner that owns the first distillery. He owns the second distillery. But and I'm not 100% sure on this, but for Lalo, due to their ramping up and making a splash in the market, they created a second distillery for him to bring that in. So if you have lot one of Lalo that came out of the same distillery that Tears comes out of, but the second lot ended up coming out of the new distillery. The only difference really is that they went from stainless steel and copper mix to all copper.
Okay. I love copper. All copper is one of my favorites.
Yes.
Oh shoot, I can't see through here. I have a aging project going for my second Lalo. I have two Lalos, and the second one I have an aging stave in there that we're going to be doing later on, a tasting of that. But
so it would be interesting to know which distillery. I mean, they use the same water source. They ship the water over to the deal. They're only 5 minutes apart, which isn't very uncommon in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
To figure out if this is all copper, and I guess I didn't think about jumping on Tequila Matchmaker to see if it's all copper or copper stainless steel mix.
I'm looking right at it. It says all copper.
All copper? So it's coming out of the new distillery.
Okay. Yeah, it says they're using the agave from the highlands. The fermentation is in stainless steel tanks without fibers. They use all copper on the stills. They're using a roller mill to crush it, and they're cooking it in stone brick ovens. And the water source is deep well water.
Yep.
That's on that one. Now,
so that's what I've learned on that.
And that's kind of cool.
Ooh. Trivial information.
Ooh.
I think it's an okay nose. I think
I think
we've had better noses for sure. I think this one's just okay.
I
Oh,
think you will enjoy the Repo more.
Okay. I enjoy the rich agave on the nose. I
Let me
think
drink my
it's
bottle.
full of agave flavor and then
I mean,
kind of mint.
it's very bright, yes. And
Yeah,
it definitely sticks very well to the glass.
Oh yeah, it is. Nice legs and tears.
So
I think it smells amazing.
Definitely not like stinky baby diaper cheese.
I introduced so just this last weekend, I had introduced him to another couple of mezcals. And when we do mezcal reviews, I like to pair it with some cheeses. So I'll have a couple different types of cheeses. And we had a very funky cheese accompanied it there, and his words were dirty diaper. So, but
I think some of the blue cheeses kind of come off that way.
some of them do, yeah.
I know that we've done one review with one, and that's
Okay.
what he was coming up with then too.
That smells amazing. Salud. Salud.
Cheers.
My first drink of the day, so
I can't say the same.
yeah. Lucky.
To me, it's crisp.
Yes.
It's very clean. It's not.
I get a lot of citrus on that. Besides the
Yes.
agave,
Yes.
I get a sweet, like grapefruit, citrus. That's what I'm getting on the Blanco.
I would call this a really good like agave cider. Like, you know how you have like apple cider in the fall?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's kind of what this is,
I like
a
the
take to me is it's
Yeah.
a really good, nice balance. You got the agave forward, but then you get a little bit of spice, you get a little citrus. It's just
I do get a little bit of citrus, cinnamon, slight pepper.
a little bit of
Yep.
a little bit of
I think
power
more
in there.
white pepper than black pepper because it's not like overpowering.
Very, very smooth for a Blanco. It's beautiful. I
Yeah.
like it. I like it.
And obviously, it comes out of the same distillery as Lalo.
When I first had Lalo, I was surprised because reading on, who his grandfather was, I was worried. But no, nothing like his grandfather's line.
No.
It's absolutely wonderful. I love Lalo, and it's so good in price. The price on a Lalo, $46 or so.
Yep.
I can't complain on that. You know what? I need to look it up because I forgot what I paid for these. Here we go. Because I bought them on ferment and still. Boop boop boop.
I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring my repo.
All right, that's good to go.
Oh, that was a heavy pour.
Oh no.
Oh no.
To me, this mellows out a lot.
Okay, so it's the same price range. The Blanco was $47.99, and that Repo is only $50.99. Which
And where did you order it out of?
I got that from Ferment and Still.
Okay.
So the Tequila Hombres
Yeah.
place there.
But they're obviously using a used whiskey white oak barrel. A very used.
Are you thinking?
Yes.
I don't know. Let's take a look. No, this one does have a higher score than the Blanco, believe it or not.
Yes.
Okay. It does not say that they're used. It just says American white oak barrels. It doesn't say
Right, but look at the color. I mean, the
Yeah.
color is indicative of it being used.
And it
yes.
could be used in a blend. I mean, maybe some of it's new oak and some of it's old oak.
Story. True story.
But that's the one thing that I would like to see Tequila Matchmaker make a little bit more
Pronounced.
pronounced is the barrel and the age of the agave.
Yes.
I would like that. I would like to know how long did you or even how long did you age it?
And
Yeah.
that was
each barrel. I didn't know
Well,
that.
now hold on a second. I took my CRT test, and I can tell you,
Oh boy,
because I'll get my diploma here in a few weeks.
no way. That's pretty awesome.
Yes, I took the CRT test. So they all have age limits of the max that they can be done. So Blancos up to
Yep,
a month,
up to 2 months.
rested 3 months on repos, anejos 1 year, and then extra anejos are 3 years.
Correct.
So this is a repo, so for 3 months in a barrel. Now, question is
Well, it's between
yeah,
above 2 months, but it has to be less than 1 year.
1 year, right?
So some
So
of the
question
places,
is how long and what barrels?
and some of
Correct.
them are getting, like, I just saw Tequila Bear do his talk about it. Like, some of them are going into the XR, extra reposado, and all that other stuff, and it just means that they're getting close but not over 12 months, so like an 11 months, and or a deep reposado, and just depends on how long it's, but I would like to know how long they chose to go.
But that was nice because Don Rico was all about making sure, that was information we learned, which was really cool. So shout out to Don Rico.
Oh yeah.
And I've been noticing on some of the bottles, I mean, they're getting a lot more detailed on them, which I really enjoy.
I do.
So Simbra really spells it
I
out.
was
on
just
the back
gonna
of
go
theirs.
there. The Sembra likes to list all the, it's almost like a mezcal. Like mezcals list how it was made, crushed, and distilled. And well, let's talk about the nose. It's really nice and soft.
Yes, it is super
think it's
soft compared to the Blanco. Not that
almost
the Blanco's
powdery.
bad, but it's totally mellowed out.
Yeah, mellowed, powdery. I like it. It's soft and sweet smelling. What are you thinking?
Thinking like a graham cracker.
Oh, so like baking spices along
So
with.
you get like the honey, you get like the natural, kind of like what regular smell of the graham cracker. I don't
But
know.
not the stuff that we were
Okay.
fed in kindergarten.
Exactly.
The stuff that you
There
get
you go.
today.
Right.
Well, all right. Well, salute, gentlemen.
Salute.
Okay. There's I do get more pepper in this reposado than I do on others. I don't get much of a whiskey flair, so I'm not sure if it is aged in a used whiskey barrel, but there's a slight bit of pepper, some cinnamon,
A little bit of caramel.
heavier. Yes, a little, just slight.
Yeah,
But like
it's not
baking
like
spices, but the heavier side of baking spices, like the
Yes.
cinnamons, the cloves, stuff of that.
To me, this is amazing. I
It is
mean, just
very
an amazing tequila.
It is more
It's a-
sweet than it is of any type of spice.
Yes, I would agree.
You really think so?
Although that I do get a little bit of the pepper on the tip of my tongue.
I get more pepper than any sweetness. To me, that's me.
No,
I like it.
no,
I
I
can
definitely
There's
think
no
that
wrong answer.
There really is not.
right.
No.
I'm gonna go with CJ. I definitely get the pepper, and then that sweetness, and then maybe like an effervescent mint, kind of coming off as a finish. But yeah, not bad at all.
I like it. I definitely see this as a nice sipper. I don't know if I would smoke a cigar with this one though. I think it's perfect just the way it is by itself.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to disturb this.
That's where I was going with that. I don't even know if I'd use that in a mixed drink.
I think it's classy by itself.
Correct.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, thank you very much for introducing us to this brand. We appreciate you. I hope everything keeps going great in your endeavors with the CRT. Lucky man. And Folks,
So then I'm assuming, because you're just trying to jump to a close. So I'm
Oh.
assuming this is a recommend, right?
well, I'm going to recommend it, and especially for the price of 47 and 51 bucks. Yeah, it's a definite no brainer to me. I
You
can't
guys
tell
know
you
where
how
I
many.
stand.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're the one to tell me. I can't imagine spending tons of money on some of the other brands that people are like, oh, I want, what did she say that she paid for her 818? That was just absolutely gross. And she
Right.
said it was like 60 bucks. Right here. This is way
But
better
this
than that.
isn't a Michigan brand either.
You are correct. You cannot get this in Michigan. It's definitely something you're going to have to order in. But if your particular state allows you to get this, it's definitely, well, obviously I can get it in, but you have to order it and have it sent to you. But ultimately, I enjoy it.
I mean, it is a nice recommendation. I don't know if I would inherently go seeking this one out. Just because it is not, a name that most people are going to know right off the bat, and if you throw it out there, hey, go get this, they might have some skepticism to it because it doesn't have anything, recognizable like.
But that's where we come in. That's where we come in and tell you what we're tasting, what we're smelling, and this is what our recommendation is. You can take our recommendation or you can leave it, but that's up to you.
Well, and I get that, but if I'm standing in a store and I've got any voice in my head, Fortaleza is what it's going to be saying from you.
Well, of course.
So okay, well, can I get that? And if I can't get that, well, Devin likes that lady. Who's that lady? And any person behind the counter should know who the big lady female distiller is, Anna Maria.
Anna Maria, yep. Or Sophie DeBeck, but
well, we talk more about Anna Maria,
we talk about Anna,
and then CJ's all over the board with his favorites, but I'm sure he's got one that he tends to favor as well.
Mm-hmm.
So those are what people are going.
There you go, Cascaween.
So
I do enjoy the Cascaweens.
And Tequila Headhunter likes Cascanas.
Oh, he loves Cascanas.
So I mean those
Antonacio.
Right, but those are the ones that most of our guests are going to hopefully remember. So it's not that I'm not saying to go this way, but I'm just thinking, on the other side of the coin of, okay, hey, it's not one that would come to mind.
So that's a no from Devin and a yes from CJ and Chris.
I didn't say that. I don't think it's a bad tequila.
Took 20 minutes to get there, but no, honestly, I do enjoy the Repo. Is really nice. It's powdery, it's sweet, it's got a little bit of cinnamon and some pepper to it. I like that. I like the rich agave on the nose, and it's different with the grapefruit and the citrus flair with this one compared to some of my other brands.
And pepper, but light pepper, like a white pepper.
Yeah, it's not a burn your mouth pepper. Yeah. No. Don't get me wrong on that.
Yeah. And, which is amazing that you have the two different profiles, because the Repo seems to have more of a black pepper to it than it. But I do love the Repo. The Repo is amazing.
The Repo is really
in my area. I will have it on my shelf.
I'm going to tell you, I do love it. It's not my favorite Repo, but it is up there. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, because we all got our little favorites, but
right.
Absolutely.
I love it either way. Thanks again for joining us. We got to do this again sometime. And I hope you do get yourself a hand on that Fortaleza 150. We just got ours, overpaid, of course.
But it was so good.
And he hates Fortaleza. He hates it, like hates it. But he did enjoy that 150. I did too. I like that extra lactic portion of it that the fibers added to it. So if you're lucky enough to get one, I hope you can. And the excitement, I hope, goes down soon. It allows you to get it. But well, you're in Kansas. You should be getting your hands on some really good products real easy. Compared to us in Michigan, we don't even have.
Well, yeah. But you know what? We have not had any 150s land here yet.
Okay. Can't be long. Can't be long.
I'm hoping.
It's that cool place you keep posting about, Dick's? DIX?
Dick's and Bubbles. Bubbles is mine.
I like Bubbles. They're going to Bubbles. Anyways, sorry. Couldn't help
Yes.
it. Was there.
But yeah, no, absolutely. You know, thanks for the recommendation.
I like
It is always great to add another tequila, easy drinking to our repertoire.
And the price is right.
Yes.
Thank you very much. But anyways, salud. Remember to sip, savor, and celebrate. Make sure you please go down, hit the subscribe button, go follow CJ on a lot of different platforms. You've got Facebook, you've got Instagram. This man's everywhere. You got to check him out. But thank you again for checking us out. Let us know, is there anything that you want us to enjoy and try? Did you try this yet? Let us know. But ultimately, have a great day. Salud and sip,
Savor and celebrate.
Salud.